Yo, what is up? What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Dang MMA, and today we're gonna be doing something very fun. We're gonna be talking about Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus and Plessis, and we're gonna be doing all the great things that are surrounding it. Some of the topics we're going to cover today. Should I fly to Chicago instead of driving long distance? No, drive long distance. Depends on what long distance is. Like if it's sub 10 hours, drive. If it's plus 10 hours, don't drive. 15. Oh, way out, way out, way out. Your favorite leukemia patient. I'm not a leukemia patient, bro. Versus 2 hours 30 flight. I would low-key do the 2 hours 30 flight, bro. Low-key. The thumbnail? That's every Dricus du Plessis fan, bro. These guys are literally coming at me. All South Africans are coming at me except for Hackle, bro. I'm so glad I got at least one South African on my side, bro, because these guys are coming at me. These guys are really coming at me. They're like, bro, you know how it is in Pretoria. You know how we get down in Pretoria. Yeah. Hey, my name is Simon Dubrincus. My name is Simon Dubrincus, and you know how we get down in Pretoria, bro. Bro, you don't know how we get down in Pretoria. Hey, when I go to Wakanda, bro, when we go to Wakanda, we must get all the vibranium. Give me the vibranium. It's like, bro, I don't have any vibranium. You know what I'm talking about? These guys practically asking me for some vibranium over here. Bro, we know you have the vibranium. I just went to Wakanda to get vibranium. People think that vibranium is in South Africa, but it is not in South Africa. It is in Wakanda. How do you think I got this scar? The last of the vibranium. And I'll be gone tonight. Waiting on a dude, Loki, I'm about to start my own boy band. Just me. I'm starting to think I'll be fine. Can't let the news make me scared. Scared of what? Well, what is there to be scared of? Driving 15 hours? Well, I don't understand. Listen, we want all the smoke, so after the victory parade, we're going to do a victory parade, for sure. We're going to go back, dude, after Chimaev wins, we're going to go back and clown everybody. Because right now, dude, I'm kind of on a content spree for Chimaev. Like, I'm beating this Chimaev thing into the ground. Like, I'm seriously beating into the ground. They aren't you a Congo native? No, I'm from Pretoria. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm from Pretoria because I think that Dricus is going to get smacked up, bro. KSI forehead. Yeah, bro. Your girl literally would sit on my forehead. Stop it. 17 days. Oh, dog. Hey, Khamzat Borg Chimaev. Hey, bro. We gotta calm down. We gotta build up. We gotta build up the tension. We single-handedly are 100% going to build the DDP Khamzat fight. That's a pretty good accent. Thank you, bro. I've been watching Black Panther on repeat, and I only listen to Claw's lines and his practice. So yeah, Allahu Akbar. Yeah, fight week only 10 days out, dog. Dog. You know what I'm saying? That movie's ass. Yeah. I found the racist. No scared to fly. I got scared this year from the news saying crashes left and right. Yeah, that's just the news, bro. Minecraft egg? Nah. What's up, PTSD? What's up, King? Tersey? What's up, Jorge? What's up, YBN? What's up, Big Bubba? What's up, Adam? What's up, RB? What's up, Khamzat? What's up, who said I had a good accent? What's up? Toti? What's up? The victory parade's gonna be insane. I basically had a victory lap beating Whitaker until Dricus fought Strickland again in February. Yeah. Bro, you don't know how we go down in Pretoria. Yeah, my name's Simon Dubrincus, and when Dricus is basically a hippo, when Dricus gets a hold of you, it's like fighting a hippo. You're completely fucked. Yeah, that's my South Africa impression. I think South Africans kind of have one of the as much as I am a Chimaev fan, I think South Africa has one of like the cooler accents for white people. You know what I mean? It's like the southern accent is like good for girls, you know, but the South African accent is kind of fire, you know. Bro, yo massa boost. Ja, bro, yo massa boost, bro. Right? I know that, but it's probably not a good thing to say. So I took it back. I want to see Khamzat lose for your reaction, but I don't want to hear the guy, the gay sideburns guy. I don't. The gay sideburns guy. Yeah, Sam. DDP is an African. Yeah, he is African, bro. That's crazy. His ancestors came and killed black people and stole his land, bro. Name a group of people that didn't do that, bro. Name a group of people that did not do that. That's literally every single nation in the history of nations. The natives did that. The British did that. The Arabs did that. The Africans did that. The Australians did that. The Asians did that. Like, bro, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think the foundation? Yeah, but this is different. Nah, it's different because you don't like Dricus. Completely different race. Oh, dude, it's because it's a different race. Nah, don't even try to bring race into this. Bro, I'm telling you, Dricus is the real African. Yeah. Dude, but black people embrace Dricus in South Africa. Then DDP will kiss his coast on the mouth. Yeah, yeah. I do not want to see DDP. If Dricus beats Khamzat, we're gonna see a full-on makeout sesh between DDP and his coach, and they're probably gonna have intercourse in the middle of the octagon if DDP wins. You're starting to get those pre-fight feels, dude. There is no feeling like Dricus versus Khamzat. I'm telling you, Ilya versus Charles, you do not have this feeling. The last time I had this feeling was when I was watching Volk versus Islam. When it was like the 4th round of Volk versus Islam and Volk was starting to pick up, you know, Dricus is way bigger than anyone Khamzat has faced. Yeah. But Khamzat's way more skilled than anybody Dricus has faced by like a long shot, by 10x. You have doubts about Chimaev's chin, but I'm going with Chimaev. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know about his chin. I think, I mean, why he's been chinned what? He's been dropped once. Chimaev's been dropped once, right? Dricus has been wobbled by guys who really don't got power. And that was, dude, if Burns hit anybody with that shot, they're going out. Dricus is not bigger than Chimaev. Stop that. Nah, he is. Chimaev was 1 inch taller. Yeah, but Dricus is like more filled out. No diddy. Dricus is bigger. Dricus is by banana peel. Shut the fuck up. No, Dricus is bigger. We'll give Dricus fans the fact that Dricus is bigger. But being bigger is not going to help you. If being bigger is going to make you slower, more labored, more explosive, but there'll be no pianos this time, yeah. DDP is getting arrested by Chimaev. It's the Chad accent, the Dutchman, yeah. DDP is an African. If Chimaev loses, I'm deleting YouTube. Yeah, probably. He's Dutch or French, no. Dutch arrived in 1653. Dricus won't beat Chimaev, no chance. There's no more banana peels. No way. No way. Yeah, it's actually a hype fight. This is a huge fight, bro. Dricus versus Khamzat, it's like watching any Navajo Sterling fight. Yeah, someone ban this mod. Did you really compare Dricus versus Khamzat to Navajo Sterling versus frickin' who has he fought? Who did Navajo Sterling fight? Bro, stop it. Been watching MMA since 2000, never been this excited for a fight, care way too much. Yeah, dude, I'm if a fight was a person, if a fight was a baddie, right? Dricus versus Khamzat is like the Natalie Portman of fights. You know, Dricus versus Khamzat is the Gal Gadot of fights, you know, to Israelis. So maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's, you know. It's funny how Izzy isn't shit anymore. Yeah. I still like Izzy, though. I like Izzy more now than when he was champ. Everyone has more skill than Dricus, so that argument is void. No, I don't think so. I don't think Adesanya had more skill than Dricus. I don't think Brunson had more skill than Dricus. I don't think Darren Till had more skill than Dricus. I don't think Sean Strickland had more skill than Dricus. I think Whitaker had better skills than Dricus. But he just had the skill of power, which is huge. Chimaev has crazy KO power and wrestling, best ever in the UFC. Oh, yeah. Chimaev has the best striking. Chimaev, best wrestler, best boxer in all the UFC. Wait till Jose Medina. Okay. Jose Medina is not going to mog anybody. Jose Medina. Okay, bro. Chris Barnett mogs Jose Medina. Stop it. People forget he was dropped and then took Burns down, not like he was cooked. True. DDP has no skill but still wins. Shut up with the lame excuses. Yeah, bro. Rigo, of all people, had a great breakdown. Really? About Chimaev versus Dricus? Dricus walks around 230 off season. Yeah, Chimaev's probably like 220 off season, 215. So it's not like huge difference. But there definitely is a difference. Duco, yeah, Dukios. Dukios. That's it. You got it, PTSD. Rigo MMA. Is that his name? Why Khamzat beats Dricus du Plessis? Have you seen the picture of Chimaev flexing off season? Yeah, I've been stalking his IG, bro, for sure. Dricus nearly weighs the same as Alex Pereira's off season, like 3 kgs off. Yeah, probably. Looks like a monster. Yeah, next to him, tell Dricus weighs 500 pounds. Is he humbled now? Yeah, stop the cope, suck it. People forget, man. Nava. Oh, shut up. Accept your fate. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what Rigo had to say. Are you black? Inshallah, brother. Inshallah. Let's see. Bro, what is this 2016 Minecraft YouTube intro, bro?
UFC. This matchup is rapidly approaching us at UFC 319 on August 16th. So it's time to answer the question, why?
Did you see Lucas Tracy's video last night? King Tursey, I literally have a rebuttal video about Lucas Tracy's videos coming out. So I have a rebuttal video coming out after the stream today. So
why does Khamzat easily beat Dricus du Plessis?
I'm glad you asked.
I've been rewatching tape on both these guys, and I'm a fan of both of these guys. I want to make that clear. I have never picked against Dricus du Plessis in the UFC except for one time. That was his first fight with Sean Strickland, and I was justified to pick against him in that one because it was a razor-close split decision that really could have went either way. All right, and I have never.
Khamzat focus more on cardio now. He will lose strength because that could work against him. Nah, but it's the type of cardio Khamzat's focused on. He's training with Sam Calvita, who does a lot of red line cardio training. So that's the cardio you have when you're going 100% effort, you know? So
let's see, because I think he has far more than just one way to win this fight. The narrative really is that if Khamzat cannot get Dricus out of that fight in the first round, it is going to be Dricus taking the latter portions of that fight, and this is just blatantly false, okay?
Wow! Finally, we have somebody speaking facts. Finally, we have someone speaking facts. Finally, Rigo, out of all people, is talking about how... Wow, Rigo, out of all people, is talking about even if it goes past the first round, Chimaev still could win easily.
Is a better striker on the feet, but we'll talk about that in a moment because I do just want to talk about why I think this fight is largely going to play out either in Khamzat's wrestling wheelhouse and also on the feet where Khamzat is going to have an advantage in both areas. So let's talk about the wrestling first. Khamzat's wrestling is at a different level to Dricus's.
There's levels to this! There's levels!
There really are levels to this, and Khamzat is levels above Dricus with the grappling. His shots are too quick, he's too dominant, he chains together the submissions too well, and you can just see the difference in strength, the difference in actual technique in the grappling. Dricus du Plessis uses kind of brute strength to affect his takedowns, his grappling, and even his submission, whereas Khamzat uses strength mixed with beautiful technique. He is the single best wrestler we have ever seen in the sport, and he mixes that so nicely into his actual MMA style to where it really is almost unfair to match him up against anyone. Like, I think he would even be running through light heavyweights with his technique, okay?
Wow! He would be running through light heavyweights with his techniques. I don't disagree. I think he would destroy Jamal Hill. I think he would destroy... I think the only guy who would give him trouble on the feet is Ankalaev. But I think once it goes to the ground, it's just his world.
Even a lot of heavyweights. And before you say I'm blazing, I just want to compare here Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat's fights against Robert Whittaker. Khamzat ran through Whittaker like a hot knife through butter, like a gobstopper through Whittaker's broken teeth. And then Whittaker literally got a takedown on Dricus in the first round, and he was controlling him on the ground. Yes, Dricus was able to use his strength to simply get back up, and then was able to get takedowns on Whittaker, but he didn't use his grappling to beat Whittaker. And at the end of the day, Whittaker is actually a very good anti-wrestler. He does have great takedown defense. Even a guy like RDR was only able to take him down a few times and couldn't in the fourth and the fifth. Khamzat ran through him like a gobstopper through Whittaker's own jaw. You know?
Khamzat's already done with that cardio. He's tapered down for the fight now, yeah. He only did cardio training for a month. Bo better. Yeah. Bo nickel is not better. Stop it. Chimaev outstruck Burns, who outclassed Masvidal in the feet, who TKO'd Till, who had DDP shooting desperation shots. DDP is cooked. I love the MMA math. I love the MMA math. That's great use of MMA math. That's a great opening line. Wow, he sounds gay as fuck when it's sped up. Yeah, it's just his regular voice. He always sounds gay. Yeah, exactly. Did you see a Mavov mauling Gan the other day training? Chimaev can be 3x champ. Yeah, 100%. Khamzat will eat Dricus. I agree. Jose Medina. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can't wait for you to become a believer. DDP has the clutch gene. No, he does not. DDP has the brute strength inbred gene. Like, that's just facts. This guy's just as inbred as every Chechen and Dagestani, bro. 100%.
What I mean, it was really, really dominant. And then you can see the dominance level with Khamzat. Khamzat is extraordinarily dominant. And even in his fights against Usman and Gilbert Burns, he was still dominant. It was an egregious,
you got me, Jorge.
Like, violation of MMA scoring to have a judge give there's a split decision with Usman. A judge gave Usman a win in that fight when he got 10-8'd in the first round. It was a very clear as day 10-8. It was like 40 significant strikes, multiple takes.
Okay, well, this is wrong. This is just blatantly wrong.
Give Usman a win in that fight when he got 10-8'd in the first.
Yeah, it was a majority decision. No judge gave it a win for Usman. Not a single judge gave it a win for Usman. It was one draw and 2 wins for Khamzat, where the judges had it, round 2. One judge had it round 2 Khamzat. One judge had it round 3 Khamzat. One judge had it round 2 Usman. One judge had it. It's really weird how they scored that.
It was a very clear as day 10-8. It was like 40 significant strikes, multiple takedowns, 4+ minutes of control for Khamzat against Usman. Who does that to Usman? Yes, I know it was short notice. Yes, I know it was up a weight class. Usman is one of the pound-for-pound best fighters ever. He deserves to be in that.
Sounds like MMA analysis from Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Impossible if Burns and Usman did that to him. Usman's a harder fight than Dricus du Plessis. Stop it. Didn't Thomas need to be exposed, brother? Hey, Khamzat Borg Chimaev fan? Tomorrow's video, bro. Khamzat Borg Chimaev super fan? Khamzat Borg Chimaev? Bro, I saw Dean Thomas talk about, you do not want Khamzat Chimaev as a champion because you don't know if this guy's going to show up. It's like, okay, bro. He pulled out of what? Everybody was pulling out of fights during COVID, and this guy pulled out of what? One other fight versus Whitaker, and people are acting like he's some pull-out merchant. Stop it. What are you talking about? Dean Thomas has no idea what he's talking about. Dean Thomas is a hater. I think he's paid for by the Khabib. Because you know why? Dean Thomas is paid for by the Khabib training camp. So many of these guys are Khabib fans, and they just hate Khamzat. Because they're like, they don't want to see someone succeed to the level of Khabib and say that this guy's more dominant than Khabib when in reality he is.
List, and he's really only second to GSP in terms of who is the best welterweight, and he can really clearly hang at 185, right? I think that I can still have to test this. Usman's not washed, okay? Look what he just did to Buckley. He dominated that guy. So people try to use the Usman fight as a way to detract from how good Khamzat is. Khamzat dominated him. Yes, he did slow down in the second round, and you can give the second round to Usman. It should be given to Usman, in all honesty. But then the third round, he dominated Usman. And that leads us into the point about Khamzat's cardio, okay? Khamzat's cardio is not what people make it out to be. People act like he has one round of cardio and then completely falls apart. No, he doesn't. Watch the Usman fight, okay? And if he tried to push a little bit harder and been a little bit more defensively responsible in that second round, he probably would have taken it. And 30-26, Kamaru Usman. Who does that, okay? Now, also, in the Burns fight, he clearly gets those takedowns early on Burns, and then you can just see Burns active guard, and Burns even, Khamzat gets the back at one point, Burns is doing rolls, and Khamzat's just like, enough of this. This is the type of guy, the short little stocky bull guy with a freaking BJJ specialty. He's gonna be the type of guy who might be able to take my arm, he might be able to get a neck, he might be able to do something, get a leg, to where, what's the point of risking it on the ground? With
Ben Shapiro analyzing MMA. Me or him? Because, call me Ben Shapiro, dude. I mean, come on. Dricus has had 9 fights since 2020. Chimaev has had 8. Really? Are you going to play UFC 4 on stream? Yeah. Usman's not tiny. No, he says Gilbert Burns is like... He was saying Gilbert Burns is a short, stocky guy. Dricus both broke Rob teeth. Rob didn't get it fixed. Khamzat loosened teeth again. Khamzat should be thanking Dricus. Bro, oh my gosh, that is crazy, dude. That is crazy. You think Dricus broke Rob's teeth for the first time? Dude, Rob's teeth were broken in the Yoel Romero fights. What are you talking about? Dricus broke Rob's teeth. What is that? Usman is tiny compared to Dricus. He has 10 days notice to fight Khamzat. Clearly won. Okay, who cares about tiny? Who cares? He's not tiny compared... Bro, stop it. Stop it. Tiny compared... Oh my god. Tiny compared to Dricus is actually crazy. I'm gonna show you something. No. I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show you some, fucker. Bro, tiny compared. Dricus is tiny. Usman's tiny compared to Usman. Bro, look at this. This is Usman, the 170-pound champ. This is Jan Blachowicz, the 205-pound champ. They're practically the same size. And you're saying he's tiny compared to Dricus? Bro, what are you talking about? Rigo's video is really good to convince me that Khamzat's going to win, to be honest. Oh, so Rigo convinced you with one video, but me telling you every single day can't convince you, bro? What was that? Why is nobody talking about how Dirty Burns fought in that fight? All impactful shots were hooks to the back of the head, direct elbows to the back of the head. Yeah. Dag is more like JD Vance, and you're more like you only fought one real middleweight. GM3 is a real middleweight. Robert Whittaker's a real middleweight. What are you talking about? Could you like what? Both? You say I don't look like Ben Shapiro, bro. Stop it. We do not look alike, bro. Yeah. UFC 4's done. I'll get to that in a sec. Responding to the chat. Yeah, I saw that. Rigo's probably best, to be honest. Yeah. Best video. Yeah, I'm gonna recreate it. I'm genuinely just gonna put my face over it, and then I'm just gonna AI my face onto Rigo's face and then steal it. That's what I'm gonna do. Way too small. Now you're rage baiting, bro. You're Pretoria demon, bro. Yeah, you cannot be from Pretoria talking about how good Chimaev is, bro. How tall is Usman versus Dricus? Usman is, I think, an inch shorter than Dricus. Rob talked about it in our interview. Yeah, but Rob's salty. Rob's so salty. You're calling Rigo Ben Shapiro. Okay, good. Rob had a tooth surgery since 19 years old, but now they make it a big deal because people are jealous that he won so fast. Yeah, they're true. They need to find excuses. Every single fight Chimaev has had, they need to find excuses. Oh, Kevin Holland. It was short notice. Doesn't count. Gilbert Burns. Oh, dude. Gilbert Burns literally won that fight. Kamaru Usman, bro. Oh, dude. It was short notice. Doesn't count. Robert Whittaker. Oh, bro. His tooth is broken. Doesn't count. Usman's tiny compared to Usman. No. Usman's wearing Air Maxes. Shut up. He's not. He's not. Dricus will lose via stepping on... Bro, what? Dricus will... Okay. Khamzat content, basically all you need to do for the next two. Yeah, the next two cards are trash. I don't even want to talk about the next two cards. They're so trash. I'm not even going to act like they exist, bro. Dricus will lose via submission in the first round. I think submission in the first round? Okay. How about this, guys? These are my two theories. I'm stopping reading chat. These are my two theories, right? Theory number one, how this fight plays out. First round, Khamzat Chimaev dancing, right? Dricus throws a kick. Khamzat goes underneath, takes Dricus down. Dricus tries to get up, reverse the position, grabs Khamzat's leg. Khamzat locks in a darce, rolls over, right? Locked in the darce, and then Dricus taps immediately within the first 3 minutes. Or option number two, Khamzat Chimaev shoots a takedown, but it's not a low single. It's a body lock takedown. So he goes, grabs the back from the takedown. He doesn't shoot the legs to get a takedown. He goes around, takes the back of Dricus, picks Dricus up, slams him down, slams Dricus down, right? Gets Dricus to be flattened out. Dricus flattened out on his chest. Khamzat Chimaev just teeing off on Dricus. Dricus can't protect himself. They're all pitter-patter shots, and Khamzat's just teeing off on Dricus. And the ref's like, do something. Come on, do something. Fight back. Fight back. I gotta see something. I gotta see something. Show me something. Fight back. Come on. And then it stops. And Dricus doesn't take a lot of damage, but he just gets completely mollywopped. And that's how it plays out. Let me know. What are your guys' thoughts on those theories? You're basically Riga? No. Bro, whenever Dricus has ever shown level of grappling, Burns versus Usman, I don't get why people think it's close on the ground. I don't know. Rigo brought up a lot of convincing points, but I'm still rooting for Dricus. Okay. Usman's 6 foot, Dricus 6'1", Chimaev 6'2", yep. Don't forget, Khamzat got nose surgery also for his deviated septum at a young age. Really? It's because they're anti-Muslim? I don't believe so. They hate Muslim fighters being good. I don't believe so. Khamzat's great, but DDP is the GOAT. DDP is not the GOAT. When was the last time DDP has done good against a grappler? Khamzat Chimaev has fought hard matchups since for a while now. Gilbert Burns is a tough stylistic matchup. Kamaru Usman, tough stylistic matchup. Robert Whittaker, tough stylistic matchup. Look at DDP. Sean Strickland, good stylistic matchup. Israel Adesanya, good stylistic matchup. Robert Whittaker, good stylistic matchup. Darren Till, good stylistic matchup. These are all good stylistic matchups. Like what? Why'd you switch it up to pitter-patter shots? Because they're not going to be huge damaging shots.
When I can just beat him up on the feet.
I'm
And he
not
did beat him up on the
anti-religious,
feet,
and I'm not
okay?
Rabbi Shmuley, bro. Play it if you can with Dana talking. Rewatch the presser of 273. Listen to Dana says about Burns Chimaev real quick. Everybody was on that fight. Now the narrative, it's a bad thing. He was in a war. Yeah. Dag will ejaculate all over the screen if Chimaev wins. Yeah, I will. 100%. Rico, I'm out. Okay. DDP wins. How, in your opinion? If DDP wins, how? Chimaev slipping on a banana peel. That's the only way he's going to win. Literally, I'm not even lying. The only way DDP can win is falling piano. Somebody has to throw a piano into the cage in order for Dricus to win. That's the only way Dricus actually wins. Dricus blocks high guard both hands, leaving the takedown very easy, so I'm expecting Khamzat with those shots to feint and then pick him up. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Dricus is nonstop like this. At the end of the day, he's a kickboxer at the end of the day, and he trains to have his hands up at all times, so it's an easy body lock. Why did you switch up? No. Been watching since COVID and everything he said. Yeah. It is anti-Muslim. Trust me, there's genuine fans. Then there's a lot of anti-Muslim MMA fans. Yeah, but I don't think it's like that distinguishable of like, dude, there's anti-Muslim MMA fans. Bro, there's anti-everything MMA fans. There's anti-Caucus MMA fans. There's anti-Armon MMA fans. There's anti-Ilya MMA fans. There's anti-Muslim MMA fans. There's anti-American MMA fans. There's anti-everything MMA fans, bro. That's the world, okay? Seriously. Step outside, buddy. Touch some grass, kid. If Khamzat fell down the stairs at a young age, had a deviated septum since then, hence why he got a lip scar, he got the same nose surgery Dricus did before his fight against Usman. Dag voted for Zohar Mamdani. No. There's no anti-Jose Medina fan, anti-religious. I'm not anti-religious. How many times in YouTube Shorts comments I say something good about Chimaev and they start bringing religion, calling me Abdul and shit? That's not funny, bro. Kind of funny, bro. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali. Dude, those are one of my favorite, what's it called? You ever see those edits of, what's his name? What's his name? Raphael Fiziev, dude. Where he's like, Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali. Those are the great. Row 4? You're actually going to Chicago for that? Dude, I wish. I'm not saying I'm easily convinced. I mean, Rigo also picked Dustin Poirier and gave pretty bad reasons. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Like, these are actually good reasons. Like, they're really good reasons. Can you finish with the Born Av video so you can 10-9 me again? Or 10-0 me again? Sure, yeah. I just want to make sure my video's uploaded. Okay, yeah, I'm down. Give me a sec. I'll play you. It's more of a race war than a religion war. If Dricus was Muslim and Chimaev was Christian, they'd root for Dricus. Yeah, it is definitely less of a religious based thing. It's more of a yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's more of like a Dricus represents the white people and Khamzat represents the Caucus Muslims basically, But yeah, if Chimaev was Christian, they would still root for Dricus for sure. Would I be famous if I stopped Would I be famous for it if I stopped Dricus from winning? Yeah. But what if Dricus charges Khamzat or takes him down? I think the worst thing Dricus can do is try to take Khamzat down because Khamzat's levels above in the grappling, unless Dricus is a silver to gold medal Olympic wrestler. He's not taking Khamzat down. Khamzat would immediately reverse the position and start threatening a submission, and then from there, he would just cook him. Dricus can't take Khamzat down. It's impossible. Yeah, and if he did, it would be bad. I know there's anti-everything, but trust me, there's a big share of fans that are straight up anti-Muslim. I've experienced with these guys IRL, so I know it when I see it. Yeah, I know there is. You go to any comment section in an MMA thing, right, and you're gonna see it. But that's just the world. You know, it's just the world. That's not like an MMA exclusive thing. Chill out, Abdulski. Dricus is not gonna take down Chimaev. No way. Can you go? I can't even play it. I lied. Give me 10 minutes. I bet. You're anti-Dags, kind of. Anti-me or anti-Dagestanis? I'm not. I don't like the like. I'm not anti any group. I'm really not. Like, I'm not anti-Dagestanis. I don't like Habib. I flip and flop on Islam based on who he's fighting. I like Mavzar. I like Saeed. I don't like Umar. I want to see Umar lose, but I kind of like his style. Chechen fighters, right? I guess Mavzar isn't from Dagestan. He's from Ingushetia. But you're anti my kind, okay. Mavzar's from Ingushetia? Yeah, dude. I know. Dricus has 9 TKOs, 11 subs. Against a bunch of nobodies. Shout out bedtime. And the rest are a bunch of nobodies, right? I won 3.5K, bet on Usman over Buckley, so I got great tickets. Damn, 3.5 bands? And you didn't toss me a band. How are you winning 3.5 bands and you have not tossed me a band? Wait, is that why your name is Dag? Because you glaze the fuck out of Dagestanis? I don't glaze Dagestanis. Name a Dagestani I glaze. I literally talk crap about Habib nonstop, brother. There's levels to this. Yeah, that's what Corey Anderson after he beat Johnny Walker. That's a classic moment. There's levels. Dag, you're Israeli. You don't need money. I'm not Israeli, bro. This is a Super Bowl fight. Yeah, this is our Super Bowl. Dricus versus Khamzat is our Super Bowl. 100%. Bruce Lee versus Tony Ferguson in Dirty Boxing. Bruce Lee? Bro, he's dead. The fuck? Bro's in top chat? I'm not in top chat. I'm literally in live chat. Play the Dags national anthem. No. I was going to do a song that's an anthem, but Chimaev finally going to get his title shot 6 years later. So slow. What's up, Omar? How you doing? Khamzat's undefeated. 100. Habib has better resume than DJ? No. Jose Medina has a better resume than dude, we need to talk about Jose Medina being higher on the GOAT list than freaking Habib, dude. There's levels. Khamzat against nobodies. Nah, not true. Khamzat Chimaev has beaten stylistic mismatches his entire career. Dricus has been fighting a bunch of nobodies. And the rest are a bunch of nobodies. I made a bet with this guy, Argentini, who comes in here sometimes. It was a verbal bet. Yeah. What the fuck? Who's that? Yeah, Kebab sucks. His record should be 0-2. I think we can both agree to this. Yeah. Kapoop sucks. Yeah. Dude, Habubi, he's terrible. Habubi needs to, dude, this guy needs to retire. This guy's got actual in his gym. You know what I mean? Guys that are getting thrown in jail by the Russian Gavi. Why are you talking crap about Habib going through an entire career without bleeding? It's insane. Unthinkable. We will never be done again. What are you talking about? Dude, rewatch Jose Medina's fight and tell me that's not the next Habib. Just kidding. The next Habib is not going to be... Where's he from? He's got to be from Mexico, bro. Bruce Lee couldn't fight. He was a showman, buddy. Nah. I know. Has Khamzat ever been a champion? Just wondering. Yes. He's been a champion of my heart this entire time. And for you to say, yeah, I can tell you're a Pretoria demon, bro. Yo, bro, has Khamzat ever been a champion? Bro, yo, when Chimaev never been champ, bro. Bro, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that guy? American activist? Bro, who the fuck is that? How is DJ's resume better? 0 to 10 rage bait. Bro, are you replying to yourself? Chimaev's game plan is always to dominate, but not necessarily always through wrestling. If he chooses to strike first, it won't be changing the game plan. No, it won't be. It's just, yeah, 100%. Bro, I have no idea who that is. Bruce Leroy. Bro, who the fuck is that? 29-0, keep crying. Wanker. Oh, you wanker. You little wanker, yeah? Ramsey. Aye. You know Dalton Ramsey. You know, he's my uncle. We actually did a lot of barbecuing back in my day. You know? But he was a little bit of a bellend sometimes, you know? Back when he used to make sausage rolls for the entire family. Now he's just doing movies and TV shows all the time. He's a bloody wanker, I tell you. What accent is that, guys? Is that a real accent? Pretoria's a shithole. Pretoria's awesome. Yeah. Johannesburg. Bro, you got to visit Pretoria, Johannesburg, and, you know, Cape Town. These are great places to go to, you know. But really, most South Africans move to Australia because it's way better over there. That was a little bit of a bad one. Most South Africans are in Australia, in Sydney, you know, because it's actually pretty cool over there, and we'll actually love it to go. DDP's first UFC fight was against Undefeated. He has a habit of taking O's. No, he has a habit of kissing his coach. He talked about his feelings out process. He paid Terzi an Outback Steakhouse gift card to troll him. How's that trolling? I would gladly take Outback Steakhouse. DDP has been submitted before by a fighter, not even in the UFC. Khamzat would kill him. Yeah. Watching your stream, brother. Thank you. If people knew Chimaev RL, they'll call him a terrorist. No, I don't think they would. I think he shows Allahu Akbar before him and his teammates' matches. Yeah, but today people are so numb to that nowadays. Like, people don't care, I think. But I think screaming anything in another language is terrifying. Who are we kidding? If you were Mexican and you started, you know, I hate to bring up the Mexicans all the time. You know, I have nothing against Mexican people. I love birria tacos. Tell me, I love them. I also love Latinas. I think that's one of the greatest exports out of Mexico. But if a Mexican started screaming something in like an aggressive tone, and it could be like, I love tortas, but if it was said in Mexican, I'd be like, I'm running the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was like a someone from France, if they scream something in an aggressive tone, I'd be like, I don't want to be here. But dude, the English, when they're at a soccer match, they scream stuff. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. This is not my vibe, you know? Saw someone from there earlier called Chimaev a whore. Yeah, that was my video, brother. That was Mark Hume who called Chimaev a Chechen or. Bro, people need to check out Chimaev, check out Dricus, because in training camp he's beating up everybody. But if people want, Dricus has been an underdog his entire career. I'm getting too Indian now with the South African accent, bro. Shafkat Rahmanov 19-0, yeah. They don't know what we know, yeah. You're so delusional that this is funny. You act like you know MMA, but you are a soft guy in a soft body who doesn't understand nothing about fighting. All right, Yvonne. All right, Yvonne 13T. You're so delusional that it's funny. You act like you know MMA, but you're a soft guy in a soft body. Oh, yeah? Look at these muscles. Does that look soft to you, buddy? Ah, my shoulder cramping. Ow, my shoulder cramping. We finally have a good MMA question. Who's Tater, Chimaev, or DDP? I don't know. Excited to never hear people yap about, yeah. Why did we do? You love Cambodian girls? I love Cambodia. No, they don't do. I'm just letting you know, Khamzat's not ragdolling Dricus. No chance. He is, bro. He's 100% ragdolling Dricus. Dude, you know what I love about Chimaev versus DDP? South Africans love using the internet, and they love to argue on the internet. You know what I mean? They're so active on the internet, dude, and they speak just enough English to talk crap, but not enough to make fully coherent sentences. I think it's the best. If the rest of my life was just, if I get paid arguing with South Africans, I think that'd be the best job ever. It's so fun to talk to South Africans, bro. Genuinely. Like, it makes my day talking to these guys. Bro's talking about Hackle. No, shut that. Not at all. Dag's Quagmire physique, no. Who does Khamzat call out with a win? He's probably said, brother, I come in here, I kill the guy. I'm not shocked that I kill the guy, I go in here, they talk a bunch of crap, and, I don't know. I just want to go home, make money, smash the guy, and, do my thing, brother. Daniel Cormier, man, I'm champ. I've been champion. I didn't have belt, but, you know how we get down, Daniel Cormier, man. We kill the guy, we go home, we make money, go back to Chechnya. Get the Rolls Royce and we have fun, brother. Bro, I always see clips of Dags in Colombia. Bro, what? Hamza's gonna ragdoll Dricus so bad, Dricus will kill. Okay. Chimaev calls up Brock Lesnar now. You're missing the point. LOL, Khamzat's technique is better than Dricus in all facets of the fight, but he does not manage energy that good, and if a fight goes past for 7 minutes, Dricus is gonna beat him? No, not at all. Khamzat has better cardio than Dricus. DDP has burns on his GOAT list. Khamzat beat one of the Dricus's GOATs. Dricus does not have burns on his GOAT list. No way. Chimaev energy higher now, new training camp. It's never even been bad. I'm tired of people saying Chimaev's has had bad cardio. I always will laugh at people saying if it goes longer than 8 minutes. I don't know, man. Yeah. Bro's talking about hackles. South Africans fight and argue worse than they do on the internet. One of the reasons you moved out of SA. We got to stop calling South Africa SA. You moved out of SA, you probably went to Australia. I think Dricus beats him from the start. No way. Chimaev will... Yeah, he probably would. If Alex Pereira wins, maybe the fight... Dude, if Alex Pereira beats him, Dricus' fight IQ is high. Khamzat Chimaev doesn't have that. What do you mean? How does Dricus have high fight IQ? He is good. He has good fight IQ. Like, he's not stupid. Like, he knows what he's doing. I think Dricus's fight IQ outweighs his technical understanding. So I think there's times where Dricus knows what to do, but he's limited by the amount of technique he knows. Whereas Chimaev, I think his technique's at the highest level, and he has fight IQ. But I told you he does have burns on his GOAT list, and you even saw the clip on stream before. I don't know. The delusional, yeah. Bro, RDR made Whitaker gas that hole. If Whitaker made it out the first round against Chimaev, thing needs to stop. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, Whitaker was literally gassed, bro. Literally gassed. Look at the Adesanya fight. Do you not remember when Dricus was literally on the ground and Mark Goddard was telling him, get up. Yeah, get up. Get up. Yo, can you guys like the stream? I don't know if you guys liked it already, but can you guys like the stream? I would appreciate it. Yeah, I need you to like the stream. I need it. Hell no. Bro, there's 17 of you. At least 10 of you need to do that shit. I'll like it for myself. Against Izzy, the same game plan was to chill for the first 3 minutes of every round, last 2 minutes, beat him up. Yeah, Mark Goddard tries to make the fight all about him. Dude, I've noticed that. The way Mark Goddard, when he's getting announced, it throws me off. Bruce Buffers, and this fight is being ref by Mark Goddard. And you see Mark Goddard rubbing his hands, and he's doing a Duke Dennis wink, and he's like, why is Mark Goddard trying to rizz me up at the beginning of every single fight? What's up, G? What's up, man? What's up, Binda? You haven't been here for a while. You've been watching IBG, bro? He lip kisses men. Yeah, I know, but but you know what? It's not even that strange because there's a lot of cultures that do that. Okay, trust me. In Canada, we do the exact same thing, guys. In Canada, we lip kiss our coaches, even ones we don't know. Like if someone is a coach on anything, we lip kiss them for sure. Whitaker robbed? No, he wasn't robbed, bro. I hate when people say robbed. I really wanted Whitaker to win. I needed Whitaker to win, but to say it was a robbery, it's not a robbery, bro. Grabbed gloves? Yeah, I know he grabbed gloves, but that's a sport. You're allowed to cheat in MMA. It's true. You're allowed to cheat at least 3 times. Mark Goddard would have stopped RDR Whitaker if it was a title fight. 100%. It's over. No, it's over. No, it's over. No. Thoughts on Jason Herzog rubbing his hands before each fight? Okay. All the critiques about Dricus, but the man bloody wins. Bro, all the critiques about Dricus, but the man bloody wins. I don't understand. I'm giving up on the accent there. It's too difficult of a sentence. I don't understand how they can't see what we see. I'm also a fan of Khamzat Chimaev, but my pick for this one is Dricus. I think all the critique for Dricus, but the man wins. I don't understand how they can't see what we see. No, I think that people are overestimating Dricus. I think Dricus is good. I think Dricus can beat a lot of the top guys. I think he gives problems to a lot of the top guys. I think he beats guys like Amavov. I think he gives Kyle Baralho a tough fight. I think he beats, even guys on the come up. I think he beats Fluffy Hernandez. But I think when people start talking about how Dricus is gonna destroy Chimaev, I think it's like it makes me be like, back up, wait a minute, let's look at this from a realistic perspective. Let's break down his fights. Let's talk about how he fights, what his style is, how he moves, where his weaknesses are, so I don't think, I don't know. Skinny Chimaev with COVID, obliterated lung, swarm, nearly finishes, and exhausted burns in third round. Cardio with narrative was a joke. Yeah. And that was during Ramadan, so Chimaev wasn't even eating. He literally beat Burns while fasting. Stop talking 1v1s. I'm not. You agree with the Armand video? Okay, thank you. What part of the Armand video? Because I said Armand was the better striker than Ilya, but I also said that Ilya could still beat Armand on striking fight. You know what I mean? But I think the thing is, Armand could beat Ilya if he grappled heavied, When you gain on, 3 minutes. At 50 minutes of this live, I'll go on. All the critiques about Khamzat, but the man bloody wins. True, right? You can say that about anybody who's, undefeated in the UFC. Chimaev is better than all the guys he beat combined. True. I think people don't understand the power of... Yeah. Adam, exactly. Literally none of DDP's past opponents is a tough fight for Chimaev. Yeah. DDP can only wrestle in the bed with men. Okay. He has good kicks back to him. Yeah. They will downplay Khamzat if he loses instead of praising Dricus. It happens every time. No. I don't think they downplay Adesanya. They're just saying it how it is. They're saying Adesanya's a striker. And, Dricus beat him. It is what it is. I don't think people downplay the Adesanya win. People upplay Dricus's wins. The Sean Strickland fight, the first fight, Sean Strickland arguably could have won. People stopped talking about that. The second fight with Sean Strickland and Dricus, Sean Strickland was severely compromised. So they never downplay him. Until Jubilee, I'm better than Habib. Oh, you're definitely from... How have you noticed nobody talk bad about RDR almost losing to Whitaker via finish and winning close split decision, but Khamzat gets hate winning a slugfest versus Burns? Yeah. Look at Chimaev did to Whitaker and look what RDR didn't do. True. DDP is an untrue level fighter if you fought at low. Yeah. I really hope so, but it's cool to be the underdog. Yeah. DDP is an underdog, which I don't like that DDP is an underdog because I want to make money. I want to make big money. But I'm going on Chimaev first round finish, so I'm going to make money regardless. Regardless, we making money, boys. We making money. Chimaev first round finish. Oh, I forgot to add the chat box back. Well, now it didn't load, so it is what it is. I need to stretch my back. Couldn't even finish the wash Usman. He ain't being DDP. Couldn't finish the wash Usman. No, he just dominated him 10-8. What are you talking about? DDP couldn't finish a severely compromised staph infection antibiotic version of Sean Strickland. What are you talking about? And the only reason Sean Strickland was even in that position is because he had a fluke win over Israel Adesanya. So stop it. DDP, the last grappler, Strickland beat Izzy. Yeah, a compromised Izzy who literally looked the worst he's ever looked. They rematched. Israel Adesanya beats him. He dominated Izzy. Okay, I never said he didn't. I'm just saying that's the worst version of Izzy we've ever seen. Literal fat Izzy. And he's like, what? When was the last time DDP fought a grappler? Brunson. Okay, Brunson is trash, and Brunson gave him problems. You're not taking MMA opinions from a guy with no facial hair. DDP literally kisses his coach. And you're picking that guy? Talking about facial hair? DDP kisses his coach on the lips. Get more life experience. Boo-hoo. Rob didn't wrestle with Khamzat. He tried to get away. He wrestled with RDR. He wrestled with RDR. Bro, what? He didn't wrestle with RDR. He tried the same thing. RDR would be on a single, holding his leg, and Whitaker was just trying to get away. That's why he backed up the entire time. Bro, why people act like DDP is anywhere close to Usman in grappling? I know, right? Khamzat was way too fast for him. Literally took him down with ease. Yeah. RDR got stuffed. 13, 15 takedowns. Yeah. See how... Yeah. This guy just says... Well, like, why are you talking about facial hair, bro? Just because I'm clean shaven, bro? Come on. You know that affects me deep down, bro. You know I can't grow facial hair, and that affects me on a deeper level that you wouldn't even understand. I'm about to cry. This guy called me no facial hair, Andy. People who make excuses for Chimaev wins are desperate. True. D-Mart acting like Payne Tabit didn't move up 50 spots on the GOAT list. Bro, what are you talking about? Isn't Dricus clean shaven too? Yeah, guess who has the beard between Dricus and Khamzat, guys? He turned his back on Khamzat, didn't turn his back to RDR. It's facts. No, he literally did turn his back to RDR. He literally did turn his back to RDR. Dude, RDR would have Robert Whitaker's leg, and Whitaker would turn away. Literally turned his back multiple times. Notice RDR salty about Chimaev every time we talk about him. Makes it seem like Khamzat is easier to beat than Dricus because he's jealous Khamzat's a big man. No. You know why? Okay, this is what happened between RDR and Khamzat Chimaev, okay? We all know that Khamzat Chimaev goes 100% in training. Brendan Schaub talked about how Khamzat Chimaev was knocking guys out, submitting guys in his training camp. RDR trained with Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev knocked out, probably submitted RDR multiple times. So he's so bitter. He has to talk about how trash Khamzat is because he's still salty about getting knocked out in training. What's your thoughts on Dean Thomas? Yeah, this guy's he's a good on the fly MMA analysis. He's a great coach. Coaches Jillian Robertson, who's a Canadian who's doing really well. But at the end of the day, he's a biased hater. That's what he is at the end of the day. Khamzat's a wrestler first, learned BJJ later. RDR is a BJJ guy, couldn't submit Robert. RDR is a judo guy, actually. He learned judo from he was a judo guy from 13 years old, I believe, and then he transitioned to BJJ. But I know what you're trying to say. All right, Magnus, you're trying to 1v1? Din Thomas is wacky. That is not funny, bro. Yeah, bro, we don't talk about that in Pretoria. Din Thomas is Ariel's, metaphorically speaking. I don't know what you mean by that. I think DDP is better with striking and submissions. That's why nobody listened to you. That's just wrong. RDR didn't submit Rob. Chimaev did. Levels. True. Baby girl, what's your name? Yo, invite me, Magnus. Habib thought Din Thomas was a different black guy? What do you mean? Din Thomas, bro, that is the dumbest thing ever. You're on UFC 4 too? Alright. Would never pick Themba Garimbo to beat DDP. Yeah. And DDP has more experience than Chimaev? Not in recent times. Dag, duck me again. I might duck you again. Nah, I want to play, dude. I'm down. me and Magnus is 1-0 on me. Like, Magnus won the battle, but, you know, you thought Din Thomas was Yves Edwards? What? Crazy. All right, boys, we're playing UFC 4, and we're still going to talk about the fights, but we are going to be playing some UFC. It's 1-0 against Magnus. And we got to go Chimaev, guys. We got to go Chimaev, guys. As long as he doesn't go GSP, we're good, right? Conor McGregor versus Chimaev. Bro, stop changing it up. Go. DDP K1 kickboxing records 33-0, 30 KOs. Yeah, but that's kickboxing. Khamzat Chimaev was a Swedish national wrestling champ. Okay, there's levels to this, buddy. And for your Canadian culture, I'll continue this one. I need to turn this down. As long as he doesn't go Jose Medina, you're good. Yeah, you're supporting my guy. No, it's fun. No, I understand what you're trying to do, bro. At the end of the day, this is all fun for us because we don't have to fight. 2022 stream. This is not accurate. Bro, this is not accurate, bro. Dude. This guy's funny, eh? No, I'm fine. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, why is it not working? Why is my... Dude. Run it back. We gotta run it back. No. No, we're running this shit back, bro. We're running this back, bro. That's messed up. No. We're running this back, boys. We are running this back 100%. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this.
Browsley. We're reloading this, bro. Alright, we got this. We gotta get it back. Lord accurate Khamzat versus Burns. Hey, shut up, bro. Does he not know how to raise the arm to block ground hooks? I don't know how to raise the arm. Tell me how to raise the arm. Please. We gotta run it back. Get it back in blood, guys. We gotta get it back in blood. Oh!
Vale. Show fit. Eso es muy raro.
Buy yourself something nice from a black South African.
Yo! Thank you for the $8.99 NZ, bro. Yo, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I will buy myself something nice. 100%. I'll get myself... Bro, donate to you. I'll get myself a nice Chimaev jersey. I'm going to get myself a nice Chimaev jersey with that money. 100%, bro. Or maybe to the Chimaev shorts. Chimaev custom shorts. That's what I'm going to get with that money. Nah, I appreciate you, bro. H-Dog, man. Hey, thank you, brother. From Pretoria. Yeah, you know how we get down in Pretoria, yeah. We need to get the vibranium. We need to get the vibranium from the Wakandans. They have all the vibraniums. We thought they had vibranium in South Africa, but they were very wrong. See, bro, look how laggy I am. This guy's lag switching so bad. It's insane.
He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, big hook, that'll stick. Whoa.
Ah, come on. Come on. You're from Cape Town? I like Cape Town. Bro, what a virgin, man. This guy's such a virgin. That was slick. Tell me that was not slick, bro. Bro, that's crazy.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. O'Malley gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Just misses there with the left. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Over and over, he lands these big body kicks.
Mixes it up.
That's crazy. What's up, man? How you doing?
Staying active.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Now connects with a right.
Oh, big head kick lands.
And he landed the right hand there.
A good right hand right there.
Oh, my dude. No.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, straight right. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
Oh.
Look what that one body shot did.
That shows you the power. And the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, that was goodly timed. That was very goodly timed. Bro, what? How did he know? Oh, come on. I knew. All right, guys, we're about to throw a crazy.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Right punches there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, fighting out of the clinch here, and not for long. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile, and they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw it on full display right there with that trip.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of
See, I know how to
scrambles.
I know how to freaking grapple now.
It can really be entertaining.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Bro, this game is so stupid, man.
Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
He's got him hurt here. Back to the feet.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
What? Dude, no way. Dude, twist his dick.
The way he drew it up as he
Abram.
got victory here tonight. It's hard
You should pick Dricus. See how easy it is to win with him? You basically just spam all the buttons. Yeah, that's lore accurate Dricus. Lore accurate Dricus. Dude, that was close though. I'm getting better. I'm gonna beat him. This guy's getting flash knockouts. He's getting so lucky with flash knockouts, and I'm lagging. It's because he's on UK server. He literally has the ping advantage, actual ping advantage. Dude, if he wants a legit win, rematch me on Canadian servers. He needs to rematch me on Canadian servers. I'm not like Nico Price, brother. This guy's playing on his. Go 145, buddy. Go 145, buddy. 145. 145, kid. 145. Go 145. I'm about to fuck this guy up. Don't go Volker Max. You can't go Volker Max. Can't go Volker Max. We're going Zabit Magomed Sharipov. Okay? Zabit Magomed Sharipov. We're going to cook his ass. All right, boys? Watch this. You guys are about to witness a freaking... It'll be more fair, but I'll smoke you. That's such cap, bro. I'm about to fry his eye. It's not 11-0. Do not, whatever you do not believe the 11-0 symbol. Whatever you do, bro, do not believe it. Yeah, Sports UFC 4, yes. Dag beats PTSD, yeah. I'm frying his eye here. Let's touch gloves, bro.
The start of this fight, I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this one. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Just missed with the left there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Dude, I'm crazy. Magomed Sharipov is my guy, bro. That's literally my character.
Trying to shut the liver down. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good.
Good punch lands.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush. And
Bro, is this guy really going Edson Barbosa and spamming leg kicks? Wow, crazy.
Damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong.
What's up,
now
Ryan?
because of the leg damage he has taken.
Barboza gets touched by that kick to the body. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Ooh, big shot man.
Back and forth we go.
Mm.
And now nice combination there by Edson.
Bro, what is this virgin doing? Holy shit, man.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the
How did he throw that?
Good as his takedown defense. Barboza gets back up, back into his comfort zone. 3 minutes to go.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
So 40 total strikes have now landed for Edson Jr. Barboza. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Beautiful strike. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Now connects with a right.
Nice kick.
Really good body kick.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, straight right.
I'm frying this at UFC 3? Nah. UFC 4.
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Nice punch there by Barboza.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Right off the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh! Oh, man.
Dude, this freaking virgin. Dude, he's so freaking lucky, man. It's UFC 1 now. UFC 6 beta? Oh, I forgot.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
That's bullshit.
Ooh, what a punch. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick. And he... Oh!
Oh my god, dude. This is bullshit, man. Dude, I'm crapping my pants. Dude, no more leg kicks either.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Lands a nice 1-2. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
No, no, no.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, he... Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left.
Put him to sleep. Now he's on top of him.
Yes! 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 We got him out! We did it! We did it! We beat him! Let's go! Let's go! We got him out of there! We hit him with that combo, man! We freaking got him, dude! We got him! Boom! Hit him with that 2, 3. Oh no. That was the end of the combo. Look at that. Look. Boom! Look at that slow-mo. Boom! Guys, I'm tired. Guys, I might log off. Guys. He who laughs last, laughs best. That's the best advice I could give you. He who laughs last, laughs best. Easy W. Let's go! Chat! Let's go! I'm a fry Boy, you know I'm a fry his ass, boy. Boy, you know I'm a fry his ass, boy. Boy, you know I'm a fry his ass. We about to cook him. And that's on 100 ping. That's on 100 ping. I'm frying this freaking Brit. This actual red coat, bro. Easy W, guys. We did it together. Today is the day, guys. Today is the freaking day. It's one win for him, one tie, and one win for me. Now my confidence is up. This is called we are getting momentum, guys.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who's really good.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Out of range with that one.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left.
He is getting lit up right now, John.
Whoa!
What a fantastic...
I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm literally fine. Well, how does he have so much power? No, this guy's literally cheating.
Back to the feet now. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some takedown. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, nice trip to change the level. 3 minutes in our opening round.
Dude, how the fuck does he do it?
Oh, wow, that happened quick.
How the fuck does he know what I'm doing?
There on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, these numbers are unofficial, but they are strong. 43 total strikes, and now landed for Edson Jr. Barboza. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
No! No! Dude, bullshit, man. Bullshit, bruh. You don't deny transitions? Dude, I'm denying transitions, but how good does your timing have to be? Upset again? Yeah, that was an upset loss. That was an upset loss, guys. Hey, that was good. Flukes don't make you humble? Bro, that was an upset. That was a bad loss to take. That was a bad loss to take. Okay. Okay. Choose your weight class, bro. Choose your weight class. Not heavyweight. Anything but heavyweight. We're not doing heavyweight. I'm not doing that shit. Actually, do heavyweight. Whatever weight class you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna whoop your ass regardless, bro. Like, you don't know how I am. You don't know how we get down in the big Canada. Lightweight. Welterweight? Middleweight? Light heavyweight? Light heavyweight. Okay. Bro, go the AI GSP. Bro, no. Maybe. Magnus should have hit him with the flying knee. Bro, I'm not that bad. I'm not getting nailed with the flying knee. I'm just downloading data. You guys gotta understand. I'm just data downloading right now. All right, boys. We got this W. Come on, bro. In Jesus we trust. In God we trust, guys. In God we trust. Downloading more chromosomes. Ah! How? I denied that, dude. I literally denied that. I'm denying this, bruh. By blocking and moving the stick to the side. I bet.
Connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target is always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones sees
This guy's just, he's ping differencing me right now. That's all it is. It's just ping difference.
good stick.
Jones's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, just exhausting.
See, look at that ping. That's ping. That's all ping. That's all ping, bro.
Tempting him over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
See, that's ping. That's literally ping. Don't let him bully you, son. Dude, the only reason why he can beat me on transitions is because it's all ping. It's literally all ping. Yeah, you're not getting this, buddy. Who do you think you are? Does bro think he's actually getting this? This guy's an actual virgin. Literal virgin. Thinks he's getting. Thinks he's going to beat me up? Not today, brother.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least
Look at that.
in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Try to establish that jab.
I'm fine. I'm literally fine. John Jones has so much chin on him.
And that one was heavy. Knee to the body.
Dude, spammer. What a spammer. Get out of here. You gotta get out of here, man. You gotta get out of here.
Man, these knees are...
Yo, dude. John Jones, you gotta get out of here, dude. Oh, dude, ping difference. No. We're rematching. I'm inviting him. No. We're redoing this, bro. We're redoing this. I'm inviting him. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Because you're going to see how much ping difference makes. I'm going to show you how much ping difference makes. No. I'm going to show you how much ping difference makes. I'm not stealing McDonald's Wi-Fi. This guy's literally from the UK. All right, this guy's getting fucked. You're on 100 ping too? That's not... Okay, yeah, but you're... That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Oh, dude. One sec. This guy's done, bro. W Cope. No. Okay. Yeah, keep that in mind, buddy. Keep that in mind when we're playing this next game. Magnus is okay to be washed. Yeah. This guy's about to get fried. Literally fried. Join, buddy. Just join the game. Why have we started spamming takedowns? Because I'm a good takedown guy. I'm literally a takedown guy. DDP about to murder Khamzat. No. Well, he's not going to murder. The only thing DDP is murdering is his coach's mouth with his tongue. I'm going to go GSP, man. You don't even know how we do. Got out grappled every time. That's ping difference, bro. That's literally ping difference. And you're about to see that shit. All right, let's go. This guy's fucked. You said Magnus said dag? Yeah. You're fat. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. RB. RB. To be, to not to be. Okay, I'm about to fry. I'm about to fry his ass. Alright. Someone clip this because I'm going to cook him. And he's going to do, how did you do that? How did you do that? That's what he's going to say. So he's, how did you get so good so quick? That's what he's going to say. Close one. Oh, this guy's a literal spammer. All right.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range.
And shut up about the Vaseline, bro.
Problem, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
St. Pierre going for the takedown. He misses. Just misses with the straight right.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Boom.
What a body kick.
All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
All right, say that. Pass his guard.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard.
See, look, I denied that transition. Why did I deny that transition?
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Bro, what is this guy doing? This guy thinks he can. This guy thinks he can get me in a triangle, bro. This guy thinks he can break my arm. You're hilarious, buddy. You're literally hilarious.
Remarkable to watch. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely.
How did he stuff that?
To turn back into him, he should chase guillotine. But the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
St. Pierre gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will...
All right, he gets, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the...
How the fuck did he do that?
Now he has his opponent where he
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Oh, stuffs the takedown.
Is it
with the
PS2, bro? This is not PS2.
He's looking to land the right just out of range.
Ooh, head kick.
I'm fine. I'm literally fine.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strokes.
Ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Trying for a submission here.
Bro, what is this virgin doing, bro? Dude, this guy knows my controller's broken, dude. No, this guy knows my controller's broken. I lagged out, guys. I lagged out. Lagged out. What were we talking about? The argument about which was this? Chimaev's getting choked out. Mark my words. This guy has an actual Andrew Tate. You are so buns. No. Bro, I was frying. Dude, my controller just doesn't have receptive trigger buttons. The triggers on my controller are absolutely fried, bro. I'm gonna get my good PS4 controller, and you're about to get fried. This guy kept shooting takedowns. I had to teach Bud a lesson. Not true at all, bro. Not true at all. Dude, I have a video about Lucas Tracy and why dude, why is my Wi-Fi right now? I'm glad you stopped watching UFC 4 gameplay. That guy was very good. Shut up, bro. This guy was not very good, bro. Stop it. Well, mate, you know, hey. Gotta go to work. Just shalom, Rabbi. Shalom, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come on, brother. Dude, I just wanna, it's gonna be sad. Bro, what? You're so, Ryan. Bro, my name is Ryan. Dubrinkus. My name is Ryan Dubrinkus, and I'm from Cape Town, and Dricus is going to kill Khamzat in probably 1 round. I believe that because hippos are a big animal in Cape Town, and you have to go to these places where Dricus grew up, you know. It's just one of these places where the great warriors are born. Yeah, even though he's not a great warrior and he's actually trash. Should have quit after you beat him? Yeah. That's my problem. That's why I'm bad at gambling too. I never quit when I'm up. I always have to lose 6 in a row before I quit. Dude, tomorrow, I'm going to fry his ass. Tomorrow. I'm not down 12-1. Every day is a reset. You know that, right? You won the battle. You won another battle, but I'm going to win the war. I'm probably going to dip, boys. Turn your notifications on because I got a video where I absolutely obliterate Lucas Tracy. Coming out soon. So keep your eye out for that one. Coming out in the next 18 minutes, but I got to dip. Thank you all for being here. It's been your boy, Dag MMA. Thank you all for being here. Peace. Just train off stream? No, it's too much work. I don't care that much. I'd literally whoop Magnus. No training camp, bro. This guy literally trains. Freaking virgin. All right, peace, boys. Thank you for being here. It's been your boy, Dag MMA. Sign up. Peace. Turn notifications on. Watch my Lucas Tracy video coming out in 20 minutes. Peace.